Hey YouTube, it's Logan back here again. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing off some different Star Wars custom action figures that I made, or bought. One of them that I bought. The others were all made by me. Figure we jump right into this. I'm going to start with the first two kind of decent customs I made a couple years back. And so these are from the Clone Wars TV series. And these are by no means perfect, but good for a first start. First is a Phase 2 animated 41st Elite Clone Trooper, as we see in Revenge of the Sith. And so I just gave the paint scheme on this one. You know, cheap paint, not really good line work, but it's not horrific. Second, using the same sculpt, is a Kamino Security Gray Shock Trooper. We saw those in Season 6 of the Clone Wars. And so same deal, same paint, just not perfect, but it got the job done when I did them. So those were cool. Now the next one was one that I actually bought. This is off of the 2003 Clone Wars, the original series. And they had the red ARC Trooper, Captain Fordo. They made an action figure of him, but they never made blue ARC Troopers. So I bought this at a toy show for $2. A custom painted blue ARC Trooper. And they did a pretty good job on this. You know, some red leaks through, you can't even see it on camera, I don't think. But otherwise, really good. So, he looks cool with my other Clone Wars figures. Next, we're going to go into a custom clone commander that I made. Vintage Collection Shock Trooper body. I made a Phase 1 Commander Thorn from the Clone Wars. We actually never saw him in Phase 1 armor, only Phase 2. So I had extra parts laying around, so I made this one. Vintage Collection Shock Trooper, and then this comma I just got off of probably some ARC Trooper. And then the helmet is a just random Phase 1 clone helmet that I repainted. And I tried to match the same details from his Phase 2 helmet. I got the wings up there. They could have been done a little better. Same on that side. But otherwise it's imperfect, but it does the job. I just want to get the big rotary cannon for him. So, set him off to the side. Next are a couple of my newest favorites. Now, I'm a fan of the 442nd Siege Battalion Green Clone Trooper. It was a concept art design for Revenge of the Sith, and then the green was changed to orange, and they became the 212th Battalion that everybody loves. But they made a 442nd green one in the Saga collection, but they only ever made one basic figure and only released him once. And they never made different variants of him. And so I'm starting a little army of them, and I decided to do different trooper variants. So first one I finished was a 442nd AT-RT driver. This is just a repaint of the 212th AT-RT driver from the Order 66 2-packs. I think they were Target exclusives, and he came with Obi-Wan. So the green, yeah, so the shade of green is hard to match on the original figure, but I mean it did a pretty good job. Not perfect, but he still looks cool. I like the design and I like the way the green showed up on him. So that's pretty cool. And to go with my 442nds here, next is a really cool design, I gotta say. You know, toot my own horn with this one. 442nd Flame Trooper. And again, hard to match the greens. But what we got is a Legacy Collection. He came in an ARC Trooper pack. No, he came single-carded to go with the Hunt for General Grievous, based on the old Clone Wars battle pack with all the blue ARC Troopers. And so I repainted him, and then I gave him this comma, repainted from one of the old ARC Troopers. And I actually used a First Order flamethrower. And you know, I wore off the paint a little bit to give him that kind of sketchy, banged up look. And I forgot to point out the details on Thorn, and I'll show you first on this one. I do like to write a little bit of Arabish on the armor, so this is JAX, which is Jax, which is a reference to Firestorm, Jefferson Jackson from Legends of Tomorrow and The Flash. Firestorm's one of my favorite characters, so what better name for a flame trooper? And then on Thorn, I did the same right on his arm, and it just says Thorn. So, pretty cool. So these are my custom clones. Nothing too spectacular, but a couple of good ones in there. You know, I'm going to try and make a few different more 442nd. So I'll leave you there. Stay tuned for part 2 where you see my non-clone customs. And I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you'll enjoy those. See you back next time.